I think it's time for us to talk a little bit about USA basketball. To lose against two teams that they've beaten pretty handily the last time they've seen it might be a big deal. So what do you guys think, Caroline?
I didn't see the games, I have to say. But what I heard was it's just the physicality is different. So, which kind of brings it back to, did the NBA get softer? I was just thinking about the three guys we're still missing, right? We're still missing Booker, Drew Holiday, and Middleton. Durant is the superstar, right? And you look at the teams before, and you can name LeBron, you can name, all these guys, and now it's like, well, there's also Dame, right? And then you just go like, who else is on that team?
Jojo, what do you think?
Horrible showing from a team that could do way better, even with the guys that they have there. I think, it's a prima donna thing, right? These guys have they don't take any pride in winning a gold medal, right? There's a few people missing from that cast. And I'm not talking about Middleton or any of these people. No disrespect to you, Caroline. But I'm talking about, if we really wanted to win, we put Durant out there. Bring Melo off the bench. There's another conversation, right? Curry should be there, right? All these guys that are now at home, or they're working out. Some of these guys are definitely working out in the off season, right? So go get the best workout you can by playing these other people and really bringing the pride of what we do best in USA basketball back to where it needs to be.
The NBA has done such an incredible job since '88 at revolutionizing basketball for the world that we are getting the feedback from that effort. And so it's fitting for basketball to be as excellent as it is at an international level at this point. There's a point where some of your best stars in the NBA are international players. I mean, Giannis is an MVP candidate, or MVP, double MVP, Defensive Player of the Year. He could win his championship this year. So there's a point where there is a seismic shift happening.
I think it is concerning, just for the simple fact that the timing of it, right? Like, these guys just don't have a lot of time. And you look at it like the NBA schedule. The pandemic just forced the whole shift amongst the NBA schedule, right? And so the shortened off season, and then you come back again with this shortened season, but still, like, it's July and we're in the finals, right? So you got three members of the team who are still playing highly competitive basketball right now, right?
Drop the mic. I've been saying that all year, and I'm so happy that you brought it up now.
I think that's because when the talent margin diminishes, then that's where the chemistry kind of takes over, right? And so, like, you were hearing the stories about the Nigerian team. Like, they were practicing a whole 3 weeks prior to that meeting against Team USA. And, like, this isn't just like your old school Nigeria team, right? You got Gabe Vincent, like a Big West product, but he's in the league, right? You got other guys, Precious Achiuwa on that team. You got other guys on that team that are NBA ball players. You look at the Australian team, like, you got NBA guys on that team. So it's not like it was back in the day when, they were pros, but pros in other countries, that Team USA was playing against. Like, they're playing against other NBA players. And so that gap, that talent margin has diminished. And so, you can't just roll out the balls and be like, all right, just because we got USA on our chest, we're going to go out there and play. Like, that's just not what it is.
It was, I think, 2 or 3 years ago where Gregg Popovich started talking about the game not being basketball anymore because it's only about who takes the most threes and makes the most threes, and he doesn't like it at all. That was a point where I thought, sometimes the time for a good coach comes and sometimes it goes with the evolution of the game. And I know this is absolutely blasphemous of an Austrian musician to say that. But I just thought he might have lost his touch a little bit.
I agree with you.
And he might have
feel that too.
And especially in the international game, where it is kind of, let's say, kind of a college basketball game. But as Popovich goes, I think this team goes, and I just think he might not be the right coach, especially with this kind of group.
Yep.
Mike D'Antoni would have been a better coach for the Olympics.
Oh, please no. Please no.
I still think it's too early to get into that.
He'd have a guy that's like 5'10" at the 5. No, thank you. No,
No, but how about a Brett Stevens, for example?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or a
Yeah,
Spoelstra, who's coaching the select team.
Bolstra.
Guys,
Mark Jackson.
don't
Mark
we-
Jackson. So
Mark Jackson.
Over here.
That that's a good name to bring up.
absolutely. No doubt.
Wait, guys. I think we jumping the gun trail. It's too early to be talking about it.
No,
Let the guys
hey,
get their chance and get their
Swishy, it's
feet.
dead.
you
It's
know?
dead, bro. It's dead, Swishy. It's over. I'm already in 2026, man.
Well, talking about the coach, talking about
Internet
Popovich,
generation.
talking about Popovich already has a loss in a tournament with the internationals. So it's not like those are two lost games. He already was, what was it, 7th place in the World Championships?
Oh God.
You know
Oh,
what
God.
I mean? So
Oh yeah.
I think Eric is a truth teller. I don't hear any lies right now.
I don't know. Maybe they didn't cut to the side to show Popovich enough because he doesn't really show his emotions. He's got a poker face, but I'm sure he's thinking, I know I didn't tell these motherfuckers to do that.